Hello, hello everybody. How are we doing today? I am clearly behind. I had to go save a bug, so sorry it took me a little extra time, but the bug is safe, so don't worry. I know you were really concerned about it, chat, so I just wanted to make sure you knew. I don't know why there's two versions of this file, that's weird. Okay, so, how is everybody doing? Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Paleontologist VA, for that sub. I really appreciate that. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and your dinosaur emotes and things. Not well, there's like one dinosaur emote, I shouldn't say that. Enjoy whatever emotes you want. How is everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. We're gonna be doing something very akin to this study today. I think I learned a lot about what I do and don't want to do from doing this the first time. And so, yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it here in a minute. Let me say hi to everybody in chat first. If anybody wants to draw along with me, if this is your first time being here, just be aware you can drop warm-up studies in the warm-up section of the Discord, and we'll show them off at the end of stream. It doesn't have to be what I'm doing, so not everybody's feeling like doing color. Some people might want to do something else. As long as it's a study, I would love to see what you're up to. So let me scroll up and say hi to everyone in chat, and then we will get started. Gosh, it's already the 13th of November, you guys. Please somebody learn how to stop time. That'd be great. I need more time. Let's see. Top of chat. Sloppy, hey, how are ya? Good to see ya. Vessel of Void, hey. Hope you guys are doing well. Amazing Fan 15, hello. Of course, hello, Paleontologist VA. Let's see. Germ, hello again. Good to see you back. Hope you're having a good start to your Wednesday? It's Wednesday, right? I think it's Wednesday. You saw a deer at your front lawn. That's awesome, yeah. If you feel like drawing a deer, draw a deer. You definitely don't have to do what I'm doing. If anyone does need references, though, I do have a whole ref folder. You can type !ref and find anything you might need if you don't feel like scouring the internet for images, especially trying to dodge AI images. I try really hard to make sure everything in there is not AI, so should all be real photo reference that's actually helpful. We'll see. Nerduino, hey, how's it going? It's good to see ya. Guys, we have a spaceman in the chat. Very cool. Hope you're doing well, nerd. Mr. Big Cookie, hey, good to see you back. What did I name it? The bug? It was like a little baby millipede, so we'll call it Millie. Yeah, I had to go put it outside. And it took it a while to decide to crawl onto the card, and it was so tiny I didn't want to like force it, so I was afraid I would break his little legs, so. Let's see. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Vessel. Thanks for popping in. Kudo, hey, good to see you. Disney princess allegations. Did Disney princesses play with bugs? I'm not so sure about that one, Amaze. That one might be a point against the Disney princess legend. That is very much not true. Rebecca, thank you for that lurk. I really appreciate that. Enjoy your time in the lurk zone. Let's see. Hey, what's the command for Huevember? It's !dino_ref. Yeah, we have !dino_November to take you to a post that has the plot, like the whole prompt list, and then dino ref is the other one. Giselle cleaned house with God, it's true. She wasn't a princess yet, exactly, see? Oh, you have today and tomorrow off. That's awesome, Sloppy. Enjoy your time. Well, for anyone who hasn't done something like this before, and if you're curious about what the purpose of doing this is, the purpose of doing a color study, like a palette study like this, is to kind of get you, well, a couple of things, I guess, to get anyone who does it more familiar with color, more familiar with how color can impact a composition, and to also just kind of start pairing colors together to see what you think looks good. So what I'm going to do this time actually is similar to this. I'm going to draw a little sketch, color it in using the Huevember prompt list, so it'll be a green today, kind of like a greenish, like just a solid like light green, I guess. And then after I do like a row of that, I think I'm gonna go down and like play with other types of palettes on the image. So I just need to decide what kind of reference image I'm gonna be doing. But if anyone needs palette ideas, I have a whole list of them. So let me get those posted in the chat and I will pin those. Scrolling up. There's a lot of, actually, if you go to the stream event chat, if you just scroll up slightly, all this stuff that I'm about to post in chat is all in there. Some places to grab palettes. So here are those. No idea if all those links will work. Looks like they maybe did. We'll see. Close. I have too many things open. Firefox has been crashing a lot at my studio location. I'm starting to wonder if Firefox isn't part of the issue or something is going wrong with the way Firefox is talking to my computer. It's very concerning. Yes, okay, those links worked. Perfect. We're gonna pin those if anybody needs them. Okay, now the palettes are pinned. Perfect. Make sure these work, actually. Cool. Yeah. So anyway, these are some great like color picker sites, basically. You can do random generators to generate palettes. You can do as many or as few in your palettes as you want to, but I'm going to focus first of all, of course, on drawing the image that I'll be coloring. So let's see, we did a fruit last time. Wonder... Not sure what I should do this time. Where's my refs? Refs, there you are. Should I do a portrait? I feel like a portrait would be a good thing to do. But I also don't like portraits. Maybe I could do... Well, maybe I'll just do another object. I feel like an object is like the simplest way to see things is something that has really strong value, right? So something like, you know, this, for example, would be a good one because you have darks, you have lights, you have kind of reflection stuff. I don't know if I'm super interested in drawing that, but... Hey, Cat Tactic, how you doing? It's good to see ya. Hope you're having a good day. I am just trying to find... Maybe I'll do this candle. I feel like the candle would be really good. I think the nice thing about using like a matte object though, like these cups, is that you can really like not get distracted by what color something should be. So maybe I will just do like an object that's like really, really matte, or matte meaning not super, I guess, just like a solid color, like not a lot of refracted light stuff. Object. Blank. This would be a good one. I'm gonna do this one. Simple object. Yeah, if you just type simple object, you'll find a whole bunch. But definitely recommend you could do like fruit would be good. Like something not super intense. Yeah, I think this is what I'll do. Ooh, this one's good too. This is gonna be very boring looking. Maybe I'll do a bell pepper. I feel like a bell pepper could be good. Decisions. This is a really nice bell pepper. You know what? I think I'm more interested in drawing a bell pepper than I am a random vase, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, now that that decision has been made, super... Oh good, I'm glad you like the music, Cat Tactic. Thank you. I try to make good playlists. I don't know. It's kind of all over the place though, like there is some EDM and stuff in here too, so just prepare yourself. It kind of goes everywhere. Ouch. Okay, let's do another color study. My horrific landscape color study was such a train wreck yesterday. Hopefully I can learn from all this though. That's the whole point, right? Is to get the bad drawings out. That's what we're doing. So for anyone who is nervous about drawing along, please know that I am no expert. Where's my picture? Alrighty, let's indeed get the bad drawings out. Little bell pepper. Okay. Today's color for Huevember, And if anyone is wondering what the, like, where I'm getting the color prompt from, it is from Chakuri. So today is the 13th, right? Yeah, it's really close to yesterday's color, actually. But this is the color I am to use. Oh, I can't draw on this layer, apparently. Okay, this color. Oh no, you have met grass? Yeah, this green is like mega close. It's like just slightly less yellow. I don't know if you guys can even see that on my screen. But these are like really similar. So this was yesterday's color. This is today's color. So it's like, yes, grass indeed. Grass green. Well, good luck with the grass maze. I do have a whole Cervid folder, if you need a folder in the reference board. I do have like a whole section just for Cervids, which are deer, so hopefully maybe that could help. Okay, let's write down the theme. Today is... Actually, let's change the color here. Let's get the drawings out. So this is the color I'll be using today, is this green. Sort of my base color. All right. Alright, I'm gonna quickly draw this little pepper, and we're gonna get to the fun part. It's honestly, I was surprised by how much fun I had with this last time, because it really is a lot of fun just to play with color combinations. It's not as hard as I thought it was. Like, it's not really like... It's more about learning what your taste is, I think, than actually having any kind of skill built in. So this is actually probably a really good, like, you know, if you're not super confident in your art skills, maybe start doing some color stuff and just see if you can get into the design part of art to kind of get you motivated. Also, I apologize that I'm a little bit raspy today. I'm not sure if I'm getting sick or if I'm just sleepy. It was very hard to get up this morning. The more Huevember I do, the more I realize I'm basically using just slightly saturated grays for everything. Yeah, I mean, slightly saturated grays are powerful though. I need to learn the power of gray. I don't do enough desaturated colors. I feel like whenever I draw things, I just am naturally drawn toward the more saturated ones. It's probably because I just grew up watching so much animation and stuff, but I always just want to put like super bright colors on everything. And it's like, let me learn some nuance here. This is a weakness. Let's see if I can address it, you know? I do enjoy a muted palette. I don't feel like lately I've really used muted palettes as often. And for anyone who doesn't know, muted colors are kind of like when you take a highly saturated color like this green and you kind of gray it down. So this would be like a muted green, right? So see the difference there? It's a more gray in the green, basically. Hey Glossathea, how you doing? Gonna be on the Lurkers team. Hey, I appreciate you joining the Lurkers team, honestly. It is super helpful. Lurkers are the unsung heroes of Twitch. So if you're out there lurking today, you are helping a lot. I feel like when you first start streaming, you feel like if somebody's not chatting with you, it means they're not like into what you're doing, but you soon realize that, oh, somebody's actually giving up some of their time and bandwidth to like hang out on my stream while they're doing something else. And that means something, you know? I try to lurk as often as I can. Sometimes I can't keep the volume on, but I do try to listen when I can just to hear what people are chatting about. It's always fun. It's also a good way to get a feel for a new streamer too. I feel like just lurking, seeing, like kind of feeling it out, seeing how the conversations go, seeing if it fits what you're looking for. But anyway, I'm rambling. All that to say thanks. Thanks! what I meant to say. TLDR, thanks. I think this is my pepper. It's pretty basic. I don't really know what else to add to it. So we're gonna color now. I'm gonna try not to do any hatching and keep all my shading and stuff to the color piece. So also, whenever I stream this afternoon, you guys might notice I'll be looking in a different direction whenever we are streaming. Just because, like when I'm talking to chat. Just because I finally lifted my monitor and it is so tall. Like I basically have to look above the camera. So I might have to figure out something else, but it was the only thing I could find in my studio that wasn't in use or didn't have an alternate use that I thought I could use to prop up my monitor. So we'll see how it goes. Be a test run this afternoon. It was very funny. I was making myself laugh though, because it's like, I mean, it's like above the height of my monitor. Like my Cintiq, it's way higher than that. I found the smallest little stand that I had, but it was not small enough, it turns out. So too close to home. Alright, so I'm gonna do what I did last time and make some little palette things. So we'll do like, there's that green, we'll do a dark, we'll do like a more grayed one, and maybe a more, maybe like a yellow. So we'll start this basic one first. This is the color of the day, this green. I guess I could post the hex code if anyone wants it, just let me know. I'm not sure if that's actually useful or not. But you can find, I mean, all I did was take Chicory's Huevember challenge thing that she made and just select the green for today, so. You're doing great, good, good. I'm glad to hear it. I need to stop pressing so hard on this tablet. It's very unnecessary. I'm scratching the heck out of it. Sometimes just busy my own drawing or other things. Yeah, but it's nice to have company. Exactly. That is the charm of Twitch for me too. I'm right there with you. I feel like I tend to use Twitch as almost like an interactive podcast, where it's like I like to find people who are having like interesting conversation or doing something that I don't know how to do or don't understand, and just being able to like hang out and, you know, ask questions if I have them, or I don't know. I really appreciate that about Twitch. So, hey Charlie's Dragon, how you doing? It's good to see ya. Thanks for popping in. Be the bad fruit, nobody buys. The skeleton of the thing I was going to animate just disappeared. Oh no! What? Poof, gone, no idea. Charlie's Dragon, I'm so sorry. That's awful. Ugh, I wonder what happened. Gosh, gotta love technology sometimes. Maybe it got hidden somewhere? Maybe like a button got pushed and maybe it's like hiding? I don't know. I'm so sorry, Charlie's Dragon. That's awful. That's extremely discouraging. Where are my sunglasses? What do you mean? Oh my gosh, Mayor of Canada, why would you do this? Why did the green pepper have to quit the archery club? He didn't habanero? Oh my gosh, Mayor of Canada. Did you know, Mayor of Canada, we have a big cheese now? I think you're a big cheese, for sure. We have a big dancing cheese emote. It's sort of a placeholder until I can find time to make more emotes. But it makes me laugh. Yes, indeed, Cat Tactic. Yes, indeed. Thank you for flinging the cheese at Mayor of Canada there. Mayor of Canada, I hope you're having a good day. I hope Canada's doing well. How are you up there in Canada? Since you're the mayor and all, I presume you wouldn't lie on Twitch. I mean, it's such a prestigious platform full of honest folks. Yeah, that's so awful, right, Kudo? Yeah. I feel like data loss, especially with creative stuff, is such a blow, because you're like, I spent so much time problem solving that and figuring out how to do this, and now I have to do it all over again. Is mesmerized by dancing cheese. Good. It is a big dancing cheese. You started doing drawing exercises because you stalled on drawing and Anther Tiger and Easternwear. Oh, cool. I drew the clothes but struggled with proportions and anatomy, so I tried to start at the absolute beginning. Yeah, no, that's a great idea, Mahalra, and also welcome in. Yeah, for sure. Highly recommend doing that when you get stuck. I really do feel like studies, like doing studies can help with like what a lot of people call art block. I think there's various definitions depending on the person, but a lot of times I think art block is just your creative bank account has run dry and you don't know how to problem solve through something, and so you hit a wall and then you just kind of get frustrated, right? At least that's how it usually was for me, and I think doing studies is like the fastest way to cure that kind of problem. So I think you're doing the right thing. All that to say, TLDR, good job. I'm just gonna start TLDRing myself every time I ramble. Of course, that'll just be the whole stream. Oops, hold on, I forgot to turn nap off on my phone, and now my phone is dying. Sorry folks, 1 second. Okay, figured it out. TLDR, Casey drew things and rambled. Yeah, that's pretty much my stream, I think. Right? Like, I mean, if my stream had a tagline, that would basically be it, I think. Both the drawing and the rambling. Well, that's good. That's good. Some of you. Some people don't appreciate the rambles as much as others, I don't think. I won't name any names. Hey, Frozen Yak, how you doing? It's good to see ya. It's not frozen in my part of Colorado, no. I'm sure it's snowing somewhere. Or snowing? You said snowing. Did I say raining? Did I mention that I'm sleep deprived? Like perpetually sleep deprived. See? Gonna wake up, let's have some tea. But no, it's not. We still have snow on the ground, but it's like 50 degrees outside. I think we're gonna hit 60 sometime this week. Maybe today. Ooh, I think that tea went bad. I think I refreshed that tea one too many times. Does anyone else do that, or is that just me? Like, I'll drink half of it and I'll forget about it and it'll get cold, and then I'll like top it off with more warm water later, and I'll do that sometimes for probably longer than I should. This is tea from yesterday, so I'm like, maybe it's time for new tea. But I feel bad wasting it. But yes, it's also not very, it tastes a little off, so it might not be good anymore. Just drink the tea cold. Ooh. I can't. Unless it's a sweet tea, I can't do. Or like a fruit tea, I guess I could do, but like herbal, like really earthy. No, you're tougher than me. You are tougher than me. Get better on getting ill because it's too old. True. I don't know if I would get ill. Can you get ill from tea? Can tea like go bad? I would imagine that would take a few days, right? Surely not. Tea doesn't last long enough for it to come. It's just a lot. Like, it's a huge thing of tea. And so I drank like half of it yesterday, and then I was working on stuff and it was cold, and I was like, well, I don't really want to finish this. I probably should just make new tea though. I did put some hot water in there just now, so at least it's warm. But it's very watered down, like there's very little flavor. So it might just be time to toss it, I guess. You add some sweetener to your tea, but it's not American sweet level tea. Yeah, Southern sweet tea is an experience if you've never had it. Oh my gosh. It's my roommate in college introduced me to actual sweet tea. She was from East Texas. And they do like the deep south sweet tea over there. Holy bananas, there's so much sugar in those. I mean, it's basically tea flavored sugar water. Like, it's not, it's yeah, it's an experience. Tea does go bad after a few days and bacteria grows in it. Okay, well, I think I made it yesterday. Although, actually, I may have refreshed it. Yeah, maybe I should throw it out, because I think I made dandelion tea in it the day before. Yeah, maybe it's time to throw it out. I'm glad you like the rambling, Kudo. You panicked when you got your very first art block at age 9, because I thought it legitimately meant the end of art for you forever. Oh wow. That is Very like the mind of a child jumping to one extreme immediately. You haven't needed to hold a pencil for any length of time since high school, and I had to stop practicing because of pain. Oh, bummer. Let's see. Hey Skittle, how's it going? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Doing a color study today. Your tea is basically 30% sugar and honey. I've had tea like that before. I wouldn't say it's my go-to, but aw, Rebecca's! Oh my gosh, welcome on in. Thank you so much for bringing your raiders here. Hello, raiders. What did you get up to today, Rebecca's? Would love to, if you did any art, would love to see it as long as it's work safe. Let us know. Feel free to drop a link in chat. And then we'll look at it. Raiders, my name is Casey, if you haven't been here before. Hey, Bribowette, how are ya? I do art and I do rambles. Right now we're kind of in the middle of both. But yeah, art, I'm doing a, oh my gosh! Wait, wait, what? Rebecca's welcome back in again. Did we leave some people behind? I saw somebody do that for the first time on a stream yesterday and it made me laugh. Or maybe it just was a delay. But either way, welcome in, Raiders. Like I was saying, my name is Casey. That's okay, Rebecca. It happened to Outinat yesterday, so I wonder if it is Twitch. Yeah, because I don't know if he did it on purpose. Maybe it's Twitch implementing something to take people who get left behind in raids, because I know that that's been a problem. I don't know. Either way, I'd love to see any art that you made if you have anything you want to share that is work safe. Let me show all the raidy folks what I do. My name is Casey and I do illustration. Right now we're doing a color study. I do warm-up studies like stuff like this, Monday through Wednesday. I'm doing Huevember, that's why it's green instead of orange, and we'll do variations on this a little bit, but here's some other stuff that I do if anyone's interested. I have a comic called Drift that you can read on Tapas or Webtoons. It's on hiatus right now, but I'm hoping to pick it back up again. I wanted to pick it up by the end of this year, but it might get pushed back to January. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to get my Christmas cards made. November is something I'm doing right now. I can show you guys some of those if you want. It's like a sticker series that I've been working on for a while. Here's my Christmas card from last year. I do a different Christmas card every year featuring a different Colorado animal. So this year is pronghorn, but I don't have an example of that. Can you send a link? Yeah, absolutely. Drop it in chat. You're working on Pyro's. Oh, draw this in style. Nice. Yeah, please. I'd love to see it. This is kind of more my typical stuff. It's going to be like book illustration type work. And so that's what I'm trying to get into is book illustration, graphic novels, kind of like anything. Right now I'm targeting sort of the kid lit, like middle grade sort of age. Excuse me. So you'll see a lot of stuff that kind of has that feel, like I'm trying to put more kids in my work. I do a lot of creatures though. I'm very much I find creatures to be way more interesting than people a lot of the times. And so a lot of my work usually involves creatures of some kind. Yeah, we do creature design, I do sculpting. Anyway, this is kind of the stuff that I do. So if that is interesting to you, then welcome on in. It's happy to have you. And feel free to lurk. Let me click this link. We have an image from Rebecca's. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Rebecca's, oh my goodness. Wow. This is lovely. Guys, make sure you go follow Rebecca's. You said this is a draw this in your style? Well, you have a very lovely painty style and I like it a lot. Love the backlighting and the color, like all the colors you're getting in the hair. This is such a lovely color. I am such a sucker for a red. It's my favorite color. Shades of red. Really, really nice. Love it. Although I do like blues too. It's hard to pick a favorite color, honestly. This is beautiful. Very, very cool. It looks like you're making some great progress and I'm looking forward to seeing where you take it. Thank you again so much for bringing your folks here. I really, really appreciate that. It's always such a huge compliment when people decide to raid into you. You know, you're like, oh, that means you're almost like condoning that streamer in a way, so I appreciate that. Hey, Pyro! How you doing? Mostly lurking? Hey, no worries, no worries. So yeah, we're gonna do a color study situation here. And for anyone who's never been to a warm-up session before, you don't just have to do what I'm doing. If you want to draw along, you're welcome to. I'm going to talk through what I'm learning about color theory. This is sort of the, like where we're headed, right? So I'm using this Huevember prompt right here, selecting the color for the day, picking an object. So this is one I did when the day color was orange, so it was like back here, a while ago. And I'm going to do variations on that color using those same colors, but today I'm going to actually take it a step further. I'm going to make like probably 10 more blocks and actually just pick some really random palettes and try to apply them and learn about color, learn about what I like and what I don't like together. So, should be a fun color exercise. If I draw this in a pot, would it be an Iron Man fan art? Sure, Pat draws. How you doing, Pat? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, enjoy your lurk, Rebecca. So once again, thank you so much for the raid. I super appreciate it, and I appreciate the lurk too. Okay, where did it go? Okay, let's finish this little guy. So I'm trying to get as much variety as I can out of this palette, but I kind of limited myself here this time, more than last time. Oh, it's not letting me color. What's happening? I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. Pepper pots! Oh my gosh. Sure, why not? Why not? Oh, but I don't know if I said this. If anybody wants to draw along, we do a little show and tell thing at the end. So if you are interested in joining in that, just drop your links or your images in the Discord, and we'll look at it at the end of stream. Just make sure whatever you're drawing that it is a study, something done for the purposes of learning or growth. It can be a tutorial that you're following along. It can be, you know, an observational drawing. It can be a still life. It could be color study, foundational study, you know, just going back to the basics and thinking about form while you draw. All that stuff is valid. We're just trying to create a space to encourage other artists to actually do the studies that we always say we're going to do, but don't. That's why we call it the art gym. It's kind of like how you need an accountability buddy to go to the gym. Same idea here. Okay, I think I'm done putting details into this pepper. So what I'm going to do now is copy this line art layer and move it. Oh wait, why didn't it copy the layer? What just happened? Copy. Copy, 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 paste. There, did it that time. That was weird. Okay, I'm gonna make a little box down here. I'm gonna make them a little smaller. Boink. Alright. Boink, boink, boink. You redrew a sketch from 2008 instead of a study at all. That's okay. You can also just draw along. It doesn't have to be a study. You don't have to, just because, you know, you can always share that in art share. Just because I'm just letting people know, you know, if you haven't been here before and you're not sure what's going on, this is what we're doing. Let me actually make a little box around this. Oh, wow. How do I make that smaller? Wow, this is complex. Why is it so big? Nice. I look forward to seeing it. I haven't done a redraw of this in a while. I don't even know what I would redraw. I redrew an old doodle of a griffin one time. Okay, we're gonna copy this, and I'm gonna paste this a bunch of times. If it will let me. Wait, what just happened? Oh no, it's all on the wrong layer. Poops. Oranges and peppers, are you trying to make me hungry? A random, yeah, I think this is a random convergence of universal elements and arts, yes, for sure. But if you are hungry, maybe you should eat. You should do that. You should eat. I am mostly just trying to figure out how to use anything. Copy, paste. Hey, we did it! We did a copy paste. We did it without breaking the stream. Oh my gosh, stop it. No! Never mind, I take it all back. We did not do it without breaking the stream. What the heck? I am trying to move this stinking thing. Why are you like this, Krita? You guys, I'm losing my mind. It's like, it's not letting me... Okay, it's there. No, stop grabbing the whole freaking page. I hate you, Krita. I hate you in this very moment. I'm just holding down shift so I can slide it and keep them equal. Let's do it one more time. Let's see if it'll let me. This is also welcome to Casey's stream where she fights with technology pretty much on the daily. It's like a constant issue. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna just merge all of these together and not have to do that individually ever again. So all the line art. Oh wait, no, hold on, didn't want to do that. Redo. One of these has a double line art. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. I guess we'll just keep all of the line art on one layer. Fine, whatever. It's all the line arts together now. I can't separate it. Okay, copy. How are you doing, Coconut, by the way, other than being hungry, apparently? I'm gonna copy this a few times. Hopefully it'll let me do anything. Nope, it's still doing the thing. Why is it like this? Krita, why are you the way that you are? What is even happening right now? I hate you. I'm gonna keep saying that to Krita until it behaves nicely. Professor Oaks! Professor Oaks, thank you so much for that. Oh my gosh, 7 months of subs. My goodness, Professor Oaks, you are too kind. You are too kind. I clearly don't deserve it because I cannot figure out how to use Krita. But it's fine. It's okay. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Long time no see. You guys, if you're not following Professor Oaks, he would know how to do this probably. Why is it like this? I think my key bindings are actually messed up. I think that's what's going on. When I set up Krita, I think I did an oops. Okay, let's try it one more time. enjoy your emotes, Professor Oaks. Flail to your heart's content. But seriously, guys, you should go follow Professor Oaks. He always streams really late in the evening, so I'm not always able to make the streams. But when I do see a notification that he's on, I try to run over there because it's always a good time. And he's a real pro. He does awesome creature art, and you know, he sounds like Space Mufasa. So who doesn't want to go hang out with Space Mufasa? I'm just saying. Hope you're doing well, Oaks. I'm sure you have a meeting or something. Sleep depriver, yes. Yeah, I always know I'm up too late when I'm on and Oaks is on. I'm like, shoot, I'm in the studio too late again. I didn't get home until almost midnight last night. That's a part of why I'm sleepy. Always meetings, yeah. Enjoy your meetings. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. And I'm gonna struggle with color, so you're not missing anything. Please avert your gaze. Avert your gaze, Oaks. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's save it so I don't lose this. Don't be mean to Krita, right, Amaze? I think Amaze is focused. I think he's not, oh wait, he is here. Thank you, Amaze, for shouting out Oaks. I thought you were focused on your deer. I hope, yes, indeed. Let's see, be careful, chat. Casey is peppering us. Oh my gosh, Elodin. You guys are so cheesy today. Where's the cheese? You're gonna get a big cheese just because I just made that emote. The big cheese is actually, it's one of the sub badges. So at some point, when you're a sub, if you sub for a certain amount of time, you get a big cheese. Like the shape of the cheese changes. I don't remember when that is, so if anyone's almost there, we'll just have to find it. Yeah, Amaze is letting me learn to walk. Let's see. Yes, enjoy the dancing cheese. Oh, it's all pixelated on the outside. Dang it. I literally just uploaded it as a test because guess what, guys? I'm still dealing with the like ding on my account. So I tried to upload that and that's when I noticed like, oh, I can't upload emotes automatically still. Like at least not the animated ones. Because Twitch thought I was being not safe for work and I wasn't. And I'm still, that was like almost 2 months ago. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. But that's okay. I'm getting it sorted, hopefully. Still, maybe. We'll see. They told me it was sorted last time. And then it wasn't. So I don't know if I believe them. But oh well. Alright, let's pick some colors here. You learned how to do null binding? What is that? You bought too much yarn, tried to make a flat thing, but turned into a mitten. Well, that sounds handy at least. If you're gonna mess up and you accidentally get a mitten out of it, I feel like there's worse. There's worse things that could happen, right? And I bought wood and started making my own needles for Nullbite. What is Nullbite? I don't know what that is. And then I made a couple of OCs, wrote their intro, started drawing. So I got some hobby hopping. Hey, Mahalra, hobby hopping is great. I highly recommend hobby hopping. Dancing, oh my gosh. Ulodnin. You are the dancing cheese. Young and sweet. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like a sweet cheese. So I'm trying to find a way to make cheese rhyme. I don't know. Come up with some lyrics. I'll sing them if they work safe. Panda lamp. Is it panda lamp time? I can't even hear my music. Yes, panda lamp. Let me turn it up. Panda lamp is great. Everyone likes the panda lamp. Panda lamp. Oh, sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world on the cheddar cheese. The cheddar seas. I don't know enough cheese names, is the problem. Alright, let's color. I'll think about this later. We will contemplate the cheese at a later date. Panda lamp. I can't not sing it as panda lamp now. Take up. Anyone still doing the Macarena? I don't know, probably. Probably somewhere somebody is still doing the Macarena. I don't know them, but I bet they exist. You are the dancing cheese, young and sweet like a honey brie. Oh man, that's great, Prue. Also, hi Prue, how are you? Thank you for coming in with that extremely wise measure. Is it a measure? I mean lyric, but anyway, I appreciate it. The Macarena never dies. It's, yeah, I believe the Macarena is here to stay. Probably the Macarena and the YMCA, those are like never leaving the group consciousness. The collective. Alright, we're gonna put all the color and all the lines on the same layer. I am gonna cover this up. I just wanna like... Wait, can I just do this faster? Oh, I can. Look at me being a smarty pants. Eee. I mean, I do like a good texture, but... Okay. Aren't I just the smartest? Wait, what did you add? You added a quote. Hold on, I missed the quote that just got added to my repertoire. We will contemplate the cheese. Did I say that? I don't even remember saying that, Amaze. Did I say that just now? Guys, sometimes I just say stuff. If you hit exclamation point quote, I think it pulls up a random quote. I bet there's so many quotes in there that are just like, who even knows? Alright, so I'm gonna do these top ones with the green palette, but I'm actually gonna totally change things up with the rest of these, so. So we're gonna stick to the palette like the colors that I have here and just kind of play with them a little bit. Actually, I want this over here. Like light versus dark situations. Okay. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I mean, I probably did. I just don't have any memory of it because sometimes words just come out of my mouth when I'm this tired. And then they do whatever they want. Yes, I did say that. Okay. Well, it's not that I was doubting anything. It's just that I literally don't have any recollection of saying that. Doesn't surprise me. Sounds like something I would say. An impromptu value study, you say. Nice, nice. Well, hopefully we get to look at it. Oh, I believe you, Goldenek. I've said stranger things. Ooh, I really like this muted green actually a lot for this background. Look how gray this looks compared, which it's not, it's a green. Like it's actually a, it looks gray, but it's, I guess it is pretty close to gray, but it's like a greenish. but I do like that as the background. Oh good, oh good. I'm glad that that was the quote that it decided to pull. Excellent, wonderful, perfect. Aren't we all just so pleased? Aren't we all just so pleased that that's the quote? It's amazing, great. So yeah, the whole point of this exercise at this stage is just to literally just play. Just playing with color and trying to figure out what appeals to you and what doesn't. I'm gonna green this up just a smidge. The date that hasn't happened yet? I think it means March. Maybe it's a day, month, year? I bet that's day. I mean, listen, kudo. I bet I will say that on that day though, so we'll make it right. I wonder if it's doing day, month, year instead of month, date, year. Which honestly, to me, I actually do all of my dating, day, month, year. Or actually, when I save files, I do year, month, date because that makes sense because it's descending order of time span. I've always wondered why we do. Whenever here in the US we say month, day, year. A lot. You do all of your dating in your mind? Day, month, year makes sense. Yeah, that's how, because like that way when I search for files, I can like all the stuff that's in like 2024 is together. All the stuff that's in 2023 is together. Month, day, year is like, but month is longer, days are shorter, and then years are the longest. Like it to me, it doesn't make sense because of that. So like when I'm searching, if I put everything by month, day, year, it's gonna be like stuff from October from like 5 different years. It's like I don't, like it'll group those things together in my files, you know? Year, month, day, then they'll be sorted in numeric order. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so with file sorting, I've just gotten the habit of, I'm a much bigger fan of year, month, day. At least for organizing. I feel like it's more a colloquial thing. The month, day, year lineup is like, oh, that's how we say it, so that's how we're writing it. But for me, it's like illogical. It's like, this isn't helpful information. Let's see. I think it might be related to saying, yeah, that's what I think too. That's what I think that we were on the same page there, Charlie's Dragon. Yeah, I think it's just because that's how we say it, but it's not necessarily the way that makes it easiest to archive or categorize, you know? You prefer day, month, year. Yeah. I think ascending or descending order makes the most sense logically to me. Small to large. 13th November, yeah. See, yeah, I go the opposite. I think I'm in the habit of going opposite though just because of file organization. I think that's literally why. Wait, when did that happen? Casey is actually a pygmy rabbit, all fluffy and innocent. Wait, when did that, I don't even, was that when the pygmy rabbit drawing was happening? Oh my gosh, I didn't know there were other quotes in there. Let's see. Being in Europe, I've never had to think about this. Yeah, what is the standard in Europe? Is it day, month, year? Or is it month, it has to be day, month, year. You only have to deal with it because of American folks. Yeah, it's definitely an American thing. I actually don't remember how to add quotes to the quote thing. Why did you quote that, Amaze? I'm assuming it was you. I don't think anybody else quotes the quotes, like does the quote thing. I always forget it exists until you quote something, to be honest. Oh gosh, Amaze! Charlie's Dragon, why did you bring that? Oh yeah, that was definitely Amaze. 100% that was Amaze. Ay. Don't just feel the love, folks. Just feel it. You do day, month, year. Yeah, I feel like I'm becoming a bigger fan of year, month, day, but day, month, year is also it just feels like order of succession, right? Like in lengthening or shortening of things. I really want to pull some of these other colors over here, but I don't. I'm gonna use a light color for the shadow just to be contrary. Hey, Ray of Sun, how are you? Yes, feel free to play with the quotes, guys. I always forget what they are. It's like I'm drawing with a giant Dorito. I do remember that. I still remember that because it was. The brush was shaped like a giant Dorito. I will stand by that quote. That quote's legit. Do the things you do before. We do a funny thing with referring to what week things happen in. Winter break will be week 7. Oh. Like week 7 of the semester? I have no idea what week that is. Yeah, just give me dates. That's a nice brush then. Month, day, year can get muddy pretty quickly. Yeah, I think year, month, day is my preference at this point. Man, we are really getting into the weeds here. Oh my gosh, Draken Designs. Hello, hello, how are you? The dragons are flying into my stream. Hide my gold. I don't have any gold. If you have any gold you want to give me, I could use some, but I don't have any. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dragons. Thank you so much for coming in on the raid. How was your stream? Did you draw some art? Thank you for giving that shout out, Amaze. I appreciate that. I'd love to see what you got up to. If you wanted to share, as long as it's work safe, I'm happy to share it here on screen. Yeah, just feel free to drop a link in chat. Cozy Brewing, hello, hello, how are you? Conjured Cow, howdy. Since you guys like dragons, I can show you some of my dragons and stuff that I've done. Hey, Centroa, I see your Atlas Beetle. I'll get to that in just a minute. Try to see if I remember what an Atlas Beetle is. Hey, Audinette, how are you? It's mostly related to school stuff, that makes sense. Yeah. You have some gold you found? Cool. It looks like you might want to hide it, because Draken Designs might take some. What are you guys up to? How was your stream? What did you guys draw? Tell me all about it. I'm gonna pull up my little raid thing and show you guys what I do. So right now we're doing a study. We're doing a color study. I'm trying to learn more about color. I'm trying to really focus on that this year. Let me deselect all that. Here's pretty much kind of what the end goal of this will be, except for I'm gonna do way more palettes of more than just one type of color. But we also do like figure drawing here on stream for warm-up studies. We do anatomy studies of like critters and talk about how to study anatomy and apply what you're learning to reference, like how to actually see the bones and think about this as a 3D form and to be able to notice details. We talk about the difference between copying versus studying and how to become, you know, a better, more well-rounded artist. So yeah, we do that in the mornings, Monday through Wednesday. I don't have anything else on this one to show you, but we do other stuff. Today is a more foundational art thing, but then in the afternoons I come back and I do more long-form drawing. You're just drawing whatever, but nothing worth showing? Just not feeling art today? Oh, I'm sorry. Honestly, that's part of why I do these studies, and I try to start my day with them, is because I feel like this can kind of break that art block, that like lack of inspiration. Trying to force my brain to start problem solving in a way that isn't imaginative typically ends up in two things. Either one, I still don't feel very creative, but I had to learn something so that I know I'm helping myself in the long run. And then two, sometimes I'm just like, okay, I'm done drawing from reference, I'm ready to get creative. And so I'd really highly recommend it if you've never tried it before, but I understand, I've been there. Here's the type of stuff that I do. I also do comic work. We do like longer form art projects in the afternoons. Typically, I'll be back on this afternoon actually. Probably working on Huevember, which is this stuff. I got a little series of images I'm doing. You can check it out here if you want to. Oh, I did not spell that right at all. Don't look. Don't look. Oh, thanks, Charlie's Dragon. Just trying to fix it. Anyway, it's basically a continuation of this sticker series using lesser known dinosaurs. I guess I could show some of those. I didn't show the last raiders. But yeah, I mostly do digital illustrations, stuff like this. This was my Christmas card last year. Kids book stuff. Yeah, Paradox Moose, exactly. Also, how you doing, Moose? Good to see you. Yeah, so anyway, this is the kind of stuff that I do. Mostly, I do a lot of critters. I don't know. Since you guys like dragons, I was gonna get to the sea slug dragon part. Oh, you gave an example. Okay, I'm so sorry that I missed that, Mahalra. I'll go back and read it. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, sometimes I miss things in chat. I'm not a pro streamer. I always try to warn people. I'm not a pro anything. Don't take anything I say as like fact. I'm just out here trying to learn stuff. But anyway, if you like dragons, there's some dragons. So we do this thing called Sea Slug Dragon Day. It's like the first Wednesday of the month. Yeah, 66, 79%. Oh my gosh, you got a really solid one. Pyro and Paleontologist VA. Must be the orange. But anyway, we draw dragons sometimes. So if you like dragons, there you go. Okay, that's literally all I was trying to get to. Okay, let's close this. I also do sculpting, but I'm not at my studio right now. I will be this afternoon, but I had to take care of some stuff this morning, so I wasn't able to get there in time. Yeah, 57% feels a lot more accurate to my lived experience, I would say. Oh, shoot, I scared myself for a second there. So for these ones down here, I'm actually going to pick different, totally different colors. I might do a few that are just kind of like my own, you know? And then I might go use those color palette things that are pinned at the top of chat if anybody wants to pick some palettes. Wow, that is a lot of alliteration. If anybody wants to go, yeah, just do any of that stuff. Feel free to grab some palettes from those websites. I'm just gonna pick some fun base colors here. Boink. Boink. Wow, that's like almost glowing. That's really weird. Really weird. I don't know why I said it like that. Palette, palette, palette. Gonna desaturate some of these by adding a little gray, because I need to work more with desaturated color, I think. So for that one's gonna be extremely excruciating to look at. What color have I not used yet? Orange? Boink. Let's do a brown. I don't like that as much. I can't look at that magenta. Hold on. That's like brain breaking. There we go. Okay, so these I'm just gonna kind of like make up some other colors and try and use the color generator to sort of pair some. Oh, ads in 1 minute. Okay, let's look at the oh wait, no, we don't have a picture. That's right. So we're gonna take a stretch break during the ads, actually. Let me read back on chat. I was told some information that I'm curious about. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. Thanks for hanging out with me. And Cozy Brewing and Conjured Cow, if I didn't say hi to you, hello. And we'll do the Draw Me Animal game right after. I cannot find... Oh, there it is. Null binding is like crochet and knitting. Okay, but older. Many cultures around the world have their own stitches. Oh, that's cool. It's knotted together so you can cut it in half in one row. Oh, that's neat. Very cool. Thank you for explaining, Mahal. I've never heard of that. Alright, I missed a bunch of stuff in chat. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of reading back. Okay, we're gonna do some stretches. If I missed something in chat, I'm so sorry. And if I'm mostly trying to scan to make sure I said hi to everybody. Outernet says thank you for. Oh yeah, of course. I'm glad I was able to come out and say hi to you. Thanks for streaming. I hope you had fun. Scrolling. I hope I didn't miss anything. Oh, Kev, we have some scientific fun facts about bell peppers. Alright, we'll read these into the ads. Here we go. Number 1, the best thing that can accompany a bell pepper is a chime onion. Really? Oh, I see what you did there, Kev. That was cheesy. Number 2, bell peppers were invented in the 1950s by Bobby P. Epper. When he discovered if you throw a pepper extremely fast at a church bell, they will fuse, resulting in the new vegetable. They decided to add the new discovery to that night. It's chilly. 3 is more bell than pepper. Yeah, those all sound really legit. How you doing, Kev? Good to see you. Thanks for sharing your science with us. How are you doing, Moose? Oh no, what's this? Moose! Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, Moose. Everyone says that sharks have no bones, but what about their teeth and jaws? I was looking at this online, and the result— oh yeah, that's a great question. For him. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question for him. Okay, let's do a stretch while we are sitting through the ads here. Let Kev figure out what bones are. Oh my gosh. We usually do some type of posture stretch or carpal tunnel stretch while we're in ads, so I need to do them more often, so I'm trying to be better about doing them during ads. Ugh. And then, yeah, posture stretch. If you want to squeeze those shoulder blades. I think there might be different types of bones, Kev. Because like the patella is a bony. We were talking about this last night on paleontologizing stream, actually. Because babies aren't born with kneecaps, the patella. And it's some kind of like floating type of bone. Oh, but you probably can't hear me. I just realized because we're still nads. I should probably take this opportunity to go dump out my tea and get new tea. Actually, guys, I might do that since apparently my tea might be poison, so BRB. I'm gonna dump this out. Alright, sorry guys, that took a little longer than I thought it was going to. I could not find my water bottle, and the tea was not hot. Anyway, I'm back. Back with tea and a snack. Teeth aren't bones, but like bones. Your whole life is a lie. Well, Kev, I'm so sorry. But now we all know. They're also not made of the same material, but both are calcium-based. Teeth are mineralized. Look at that, Kev. Look at all these answers. I'm glad you guys have all these tooth facts while I'm getting tea. I'm gonna put my not bones onto this tea, onto this. It's a weird thing to say. Into this water and see if it hurts. It does. It's plenty hot. Okay, cool. We're gonna let that steep for a minute. I'm gonna eat this snack instead. There's a stem on that fig. So Charlie's Dragon, is that true of the skull too? Kev is having a breakdown. Scientific fun facts about teeth. 1, teeth aren't bones. That's it. No other facts, because teeth aren't fun and full of lies. Oh my gosh, too funny. You have to look on Wikipedia, which is my usual procedure, but I guess I have some basic photo contextualize whatever. Yeah, you do. I feel like Wikipedia is pretty solid most of the time for like biology stuff. I wouldn't rely on it for like history as much. Maybe a little, but it's like a good starting point for stuff that gets more subjective. Ooh, that burns my mouth so bad. Okay, that was a mistake and a half. Palettes! Let's find some palettes. Alright, I just generated this random palette. It is cute. I'm going to use it. What about this one? What does this one do? Palettes! Scientific fun fact about teeth too. The teeth are where the human body stores deceit. Oh my gosh. You guys and your scientific fun facts. Alright, I'm just gonna make up some palettes, and if I get tired of that, I will pull from these. So I'm gonna try a few just like, excuse me, random color combinations. I wish I could clear my throat, but my tea is scalding my tongue, so. Can find free palettes at Home Depot. Oh, a cup of fresh strawberries. That sounds so amazing, Charlie's Dragon. I love that. Did you just go pick them? Like, how fresh are we talking? This water is hot. However, does not seem to be actually steeping this tea. Well, maybe a little. I guess it is kind of cloudy. I don't know. Okay. Sesamoid bone embedded in tendon or muscle. Yeah, that's what we talked about yesterday, Golganak. Yeah, over on Paleontologizing stream. Kev, if you're not already following Paleontologizing, he would be the perfect person to ask these kinds of questions as well. Osteoderms are based on the skin, like gators. Yeah, exactly. So it's a sesamoid. So, but I don't think a. So would tooth be considered? It would be considered a sesamoid bone, right? Because it's not embedded in tendon or muscle. It's just like a calcium thing. And that's why we need peer review. Hey Dan the BC man, how you doing? It's good to see you. A sad joke? Oh no. Technically, strawberry infusion. Oh, I see. Wait, that sounds, strawberry tea sounds amazing, honestly. I would love. Yes, patellas are. That's what I was referencing earlier. It might have been during the ad break. Yeah, patellas are, but. Pop art, pump peppers. That's what we're doing right now. Yeah, but not tooth, yeah. It is embedded in gums. Ow. Whales do not have kneecaps. Well, I mean, I think a lot of animals don't. Right? Maybe not a lot, but like there's some. Like dinosaurs don't. Right? Not having knees might be a contributing factor. Yeah. I thought he was saying dinosaurs don't have patellas either. Do dinos have kneecaps? No. There we go. A bony patella is absent in early tetrapod. There we are. There we are, folks. I'm gonna eat a snack. A snack. Just so that Ungoy doesn't get mad at me. I'm eating the snack. It's a granola bar. If you must know. Do I have enough? Yeah, sure, here you go. I dropped some in your hand. playing with color. Hey, Suavoreo. How are you? Sorry, I read your name wrong. How you doing? If you could be any pepper, which pepper would you be? A bell pepper? Or a peppermint? I want to be a peppermint. That's what I want to be. Oh, wait. This is Kev asking me. Hold on. The real answer is I wouldn't be any because then I'd be eaten. Duh. This tea is too hot. Boo, lame. Why? Because I stole your line? Dr. Pepper, hey. Yeah, I was too. No, I was right there with you, Golgamek. Always interesting stuff to learn over there. I mean, context is key. I can see how if everyone else is having like a casual conversation about literally anything and that's what you say, I can see how it could be a little shocking, but like, you know, if you're having a biology conversation, I wouldn't think people would be that shocked. What an uncreative, whimsical answer. Kev, I can never please you. Personally, I'd like to be a Chili's because things get crazy on Margarita. Oh my gosh. I have become Chili's. For anyone who's not in the US, Chili's is a chain restaurant here in the US, and it's fine, but there will be no Chili's slander here. I said it was fine. I just don't go. But I don't go because I'm broke, Kev. I don't have anything against Chili's personally, I don't think. Guys, I don't know what colors to pick for this. Someone give me a color. Jenna BC Man says, should be paying attention to my cooking more. Oh no, just had your beans overflow. Ah, making bean tomato soup. Oh, how do you make that? Don't worry, I'll immediately ask you a question to distract you from your beans. That's what you wanted, right? That was what you asked for? That's what you meant by pay attention? Was immediately get distracted by a question? Pretty sure that's what I heard. Just pick any color harmony. Go on. Salisbury Warhol. Yeah, I'm basically just making like, I feel like I'm just making pop art peppers here. Hope Danny has his magical school bus. Yeah, hopefully. Hey Miss Caprical, how you doing? It's good to see ya. Thanks for hanging out. No little treats, it's true. Well then don't get so mad at Chili's. I am your squeaky toy? When did I say that? See, day month year, there it is, right there. I'm guessing that's like automatically assigned. Day month year. I think my brain just doesn't know where to go with color. Honestly. It's just like, what do you mean? What are we doing? But I guess if I think about it like, okay, maybe bring some orange in to be the counterbalance to that blue, kind of like I did. Actually, I just made the same picture, I just realized. These are the same. I hate myself. It's a strong word. I don't hate myself. But I'm gonna find a palette because I clearly need guidance. I just keep making the same exact thing. Okay, let's find a light blue palette here. All right, I'm gonna screenshot this one and I'm gonna use these colors. Am I still stoned? No. No, no, no. The snow has been gone. Boink. Okay, here's my palette. I'm gonna change this one. I need a guide. I need a guide. Why is this harder than it sounds like it should be? That's not that color. Wait, where's my... Am I on the wrong layer? What's happening? Oh, I see what happened. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, that's the palette. Okay, don't color on that layer. Alright. Snow? Yeah! We got a whole bunch of it. We got like 10 inches last week. But no, I had to do some medical stuff this morning. Like just call some doctors and stuff. So I did not make it to the studio yet, but I will after the stream. Which, what time is it? It is 11:30. So we are going to be looking at your artwork here in just a little bit. So if anybody wants to, feel free to drop some art in the Discord. Hey Yakota, how you doing? It's good to see ya. Yeah, please make me some soup, Kev. That would be great, actually. I'm feeling fine, but listen, I'll never turn down soup. I was thinking the other day about actually making some soup, but then I realized I don't really know if I would do it right. I have chicken broth, I have chicken, I have noodles, I have some veggies I need to chop. Like, I feel like that's all the pieces. I have some spices. I was just gonna put it in a big pot with a bunch of salt. But then I was like, maybe this doesn't actually make good soup though, and I didn't have time to look it up. There was even more up the mountains last week. Yeah, I heard places were getting like feet of snow up in the mountains. Yeah, I'm kind of down in the valley, like in the foothills, so I'm not quite as susceptible to those heavy drops. Is the chicken in your fridge the ones that don't get adopted? No. No, Kev. No, they're not. They're the ones I got from the store. Oh, I like this palette. See, I like muted palettes. Like, this is a lovely palette. This is like my favorite kinds of palettes. This one right here. I'll show you. I'm gonna paint a pepper with it. It's just so nice. Did you guys ever play that game? There's a mobile app game called, what's it called? It's called I Love Hue. I think they have a I Love Hue 2 now as well. But it's if my phone wasn't so old and literally screen burnt, I would play that game way more often because I have so many screenshots of beautiful palettes from that game that just like, oh, I really want to make an image using these colors as the focus. See, these are very similar, but I really like them. For anyone who's curious where I'm grabbing these palettes from, I'm right now on Canva. If you click that link at the top of chat, it'll take you to a whole bunch of palette generators, basically. And yeah, there's some really cool combinations. Ooh, and you can move them around? That's fun. This is a good one too. Oh man, this one's really cool too. Colors is nice because you can save palettes. Apparently. You are on level 911 on I Love Hue 2. Wow, Vyakota. So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, unfortunately my old phone is so screen burnt, which is a thing that can happen apparently, that I can't yeah, I can't actually see the colors very clearly, so it's unfortunately not a very useful game for me at the moment. I still have it on my phone because every once in a while I'll still try and play, but it's a really good color exercise. So if you're somebody who struggles with color and wants to get better at just imagining what palettes can look good together, like how they can look good together, oh my gosh, that game. You guys, I'm selecting palettes because I clearly can't come up with them on my own. Pulled a new card if you can go this weapon. Oh, nice. Congrats. It's very good for eye training, yeah. It's one of those games that feels like slightly productive. We're making creamy chicken noodle soup tonight in Instapot. What's a creamy chicken noodle? Do you use cream of chicken? I have a can of cream of chicken. Should I put that in my chicken noodle soup? How do you make chicken noodle soup? Give me your chicken noodle soup recipes, guys. Grandpa's a farmer. He thinks people are weird for forming relationships with animals, like he had dogs, but they were working dogs, and he would never dream of bringing them inside when he was younger. Now he has to deal with people walking around with cat strollers and backpacks. Wait, what are you talking about, Kev? I mean, I think you can have both. I think you can have farm pets and, like, production animals. Like, there's production birds and stuff. Hey, Christias, how you doing? Capsicum? What is that? I've never heard of that before. A color harmony. Okay, here we go. Here's some color info from Vessel of Void. A color harmony is basically any color that scientifically looks good together, like complementary colors. Yeah, I was trying to do color complements a little bit. They basically make a triangle across the color wheel. Gotcha. So you're talking about color complements. Yeah, I mean, I know about like analogous colors, complementary colors, and those things. But I think it's as far as like the saturating and desaturating of color. Chikuri was kind of saying like you just sort of learn what you like, and that sometimes there aren't hard rules. It's more like how you use the color can sometimes work really well, even if they're colors that that shouldn't look good together, I guess. But yeah. Oh gosh, what's happening? E-Love! Sorry, you caught me in the middle of a like thinking deeply about color. Snapped me right out of that. Thank you, E-Love, for that raid. Oh my gosh, how are you? Archon Shade, also hello. We're talking about chili and chilies. Also, I was trying to catch up in chat. Somehow I got really behind. But I guess I'm just doomed to be behind. So I'm gonna scroll back down now. Let's see. It's a bell pepper. Oh, I didn't know that, Vessel Boy. Thank you for clearing. It uses cream of chicken, soup, chicken broth, chicken breast, and egg noodles. I have all of those things. Maybe I will make soup. E-Love, thank you for that raid. Vul100, hello. Tanya Tekenshow? I'm not sure if I said your name right, but hello, welcome on in. Thank you guys for coming to say hi. Sharing, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, we're doing a color theory day. So I did a bell pepper using green, because that's the color for today on Chikuri's Huevember color wheel. And then I did like a few variations of green. I kind of want to go back to them, but I got distracted and wanted to do other palettes. So I'm picking palettes right now. And eventually, when I'm done with that, we are going to look at your work, if anyone wants to. If you want to share... okay, cool. If anyone wants to share anything that they're doing for warm-ups, as long as it's a study, like something drawn from reference with the purpose of learning, not something drawing something from reference to put into a finished illustration is different than a study. So if the purpose of the picture was to be a finished illustration, it's not a study. That's kind of the difference, I guess. Cool. I look forward to seeing it. Sorry, I also have a snack here. Because my tea is too hot to drink, and in my head that made sense, so... Oh, I do have a Drawing Animal redeem. Thank you. Let me say hi to the raiders. E-Love, if you have anything that you want to share, feel free. I'll do my quick intro, and then we'll do the Drawing Animal game. I'd love to see any art, especially if it's work safe, which I know you usually are. Sorry, my computer's about to make a noise. Hold on. My computer, not yours. Oh, I just closed my raid folder. Shoot, hold on. I'm very organized. Thank you, Adenet. Okay, so for anyone who hasn't been here before, hi, my name is Casey. We do warm-up studies Monday through Wednesday. Today's warm-ups are a color theory thing, kind of in the vein of this one right here, same kind of idea. Learning how to think about color, learning how to think colory in general. We do figure studies though sometimes. We do anatomy studies where we look at reference and we try to learn how to apply the anatomy to reference, all that kind of stuff. So if you're somebody who is like me and has meant to do studies for years and just keeps not making the time for it, well, this might be the stream for you, because this is what we do in the morning. At least Monday through Wednesday. But I also do these things. So I have a comic called Drift that I do. You can type !drift if you want to read that. Doing Huevember right now on like all my socials. So, oh, Liz and Flair, thank you so much for that follow. It really means a lot. I seriously appreciate the support. If anybody wants to follow me on socials, you can find my Blue Sky in the Linktree link at the bottom there. Oh wow, you can like hover over it and click stuff in OBS. That's crazy. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Dinos, bears, illustrations, and a variety of things. Typically in the afternoons is when I do my longer format streams. I'm probably going to be doing Huevember stuff today, but sometimes you'll see me doing illustrations, sometimes sculpting. At some point I might get brave and attempt at painting, like an actual traditional painting. So that might be fun, we'll see. Or it might be terrifying and horrible because I haven't touched paint in years. Other than to paint a sculpture, so we'll see. Anyway, this is the kind of work you can see me doing, so if you like this kind of stuff, feel free to stick around. We also do sea slug dragons, where we look at sea slugs, design dragons, all that good stuff. E-Love, if you have anything you want me to show the lovely people, please feel free to drop in chat, but no pressure either if you got a raid and run. I'll just pull up your Instagram if needed. So yeah, we look at sea slugs like this, and then try to like apply. Okay, yeah, no rush either. I know sometimes it takes a while to like take a picture and upload it and all the things. So I'll be here for a minute. Anyway, this is what I do. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. And let's get back to this. Oh, draw me an animal game. Before I forget for a third time, let's do that. we also do this game called Draw Me an Animal. It's really fun. It's kind of like a test for me in a way. Sometimes I get it close and sometimes I'm very, very far off. But people can request an animal. It's a channel point redeem, so you have to lurk in my channel to earn these points. Is how you get them for anybody who somehow got here and is not familiar with Twitch. That's how that works. I just now realized in saying that I totally forgot to post that I was streaming on any social media, so probably everyone here already knows how Twitch works, because everybody is probably from Twitch, but that's okay. Where is the animal? So, this can happen once every... Oh, that one's still there. I already forgot what that was. Oh, it was a bird. It was a bird. Okay, the Atlas beetle. Atlas beetle. So the only real rule for the Draw Me an Animal game is that in chat, please don't give me any hints. This is kind of a... Sometimes people like to try and catch me. You know, it's like a gotcha game. Sometimes people use it to get me to draw their favorite animal. I can't remember what the Atlas beetle looks like, to be honest. I wonder if it's... Is it the one that... Well, okay, this is a hypothetical. Is it this one? Or is that the Hercules beetle? There's one that's like this. How does that work? I'm trying to think how it looks. There's one that's like this. I just can't remember. That's a rhinoceros beetle. I'm gonna say it's this one. I think there's others too that have like crazy head shapes. I cannot remember which one is the Atlas beetle though. So I'm just gonna draw what I think it is. Feel free to look it up on your own and laugh as I get it wrong, most likely. But I got 5 minutes on the clock to draw an Atlas beetle. So it's 11:40. Let's do it. We're gonna say it's got beetle body, the beetle wings, beetle, whatever this is called. I'm gonna say it's got the pincher face. It's a pinchery bug. Angie. I don't know. This is a terrible drawing. I'm so sorry, Santroa. Is Blue Sky better? I think so. Right now, Dan the BC Man, a lot of people are leaving, especially Twitter, for Blue Sky. There's a lot of reasons for that. For a lot of artists, the main reason is the built-in AI scraper that is now being used, and you cannot opt out in Twitter. Unless you're in the EU, where you actually get privacy laws that are in effect. Not like the US, apparently. Which is very funny for a country as proud as they are of personal privacy or whatever, but whatever, anyway. Yeah, so a lot of people are moving to Blue Sky. But I would say right now it's a good time to try out Blue Sky because so many people are looking for people to connect with over there. So if you get involved in like any hashtags on Blue Sky, it really seems like a lot of folks are gonna like want to interact a lot easier than on Twitter, where it's like between all the bots and the spam and the just like massive user load, it's sort of harder to connect on Twitter, even without all the problems. So yeah, I would say it's worth giving it a try and just finding people you know and following them, and there's definitely not as many spam bots at the very least. I'm sure eventually that will change, but it's actually, I think, my understanding is made by the people who invented Twitter, so it's a very similar feeling platform. They pay lip for it, yeah. And also welcome on Razor. When you're finished, I posted my dinosaur for November, and then oh, you posted in my Discord. Okay, yeah, sure, thanks. And if it's ever easier, you can always post a link in chat. But yeah, picture in Discord is totally fine. I'm excited. I'm excited to go look at it. For anybody who doesn't know, I do have a Discord. Thank you, Amaze. And yeah, feel free to what am I trying to say? Feel free to go check it out. If you want to draw some dinosaurs but don't want to post them on social media for whatever reason, you can always post them in the Dinovember thread. There's like a whole channel for Dinovember stuff, and we are actually gonna do, I don't know when, probably toward the end of the month, we're gonna do a Dinovember stream show off. Maybe we'll do it, should we do it right after the art showcase? Should we combine those things? What do you guys think about that idea? Or would that be too much to do a stream that's both art showcase and Dinovember wrap up? Because art showcase will be next month. That's also in the Discord. Everybody's allowed to submit one piece per month, and we'll show it off on stream. It's anybody, any art style, as long as it's work safe. You know, relatively PG. I would say it's probably fine. And you feel free to like drop social links and stuff too in your posts so people can find you. Oh, thank you, Pharaoh Kitty. Appreciate your help. Thank you, mods. You guys are awesome. Dinos, hey Silver, how are ya? Ouch. Either right before or right after. You think it's a good idea to combine them? Okay, yeah, maybe we will. I don't want anybody who would feel like that would like kind of take away from the showcase at all, though, so I just want to make sure, because I do like to make that a special thing as much as I can. Eventually, when I'm, you know, actually a pro streamer, maybe, I will. Wow, I took way too long coloring in that beetle. I took like the entire 5 minutes just coloring that beetle. Usually I'm a little faster than that. What is wrong with me? It's probably because I'm tired. Alright, we're just gonna say this is the Atlas beetle. It's probably brown or something. I don't know, I made it purple. Why did I do that? Pretend I made it brown. No, I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's like a brownish iridescent purple. This is I don't know why I made it this gross, guys. I'm so sorry. It's just the way it is. There we go! Atlas beetle! Alright, I think that's my timer. Big old chomper. Yeah, how you doing, Silver? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming back. Okay, let's do the drawing animal, check this out, and then go look at Elove's work. Or actually, no, let's look at Elove's work first. You'll just have to stick around if you want to learn about it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Oh my gosh, is this a Carnotaur? It is a Carnotaur. Elove, this is so cute. You guys, look what Elove made. Elove, your style is so much fun. I love all the extra limbs that you give I know I say this a lot, but it's so charming. It's so style specific to you. My tea is still really hot. Oh, I love all the colors. This is so cute. Look at the little ring of scales around the eye. Big old feet, tiny arms. Oh my gosh, so cute. Yeah, you guys should go. I know we already got you a shout out, but we're gonna give you another one. Make sure you guys go follow. I can type with one hand here. Go follow Elove. And thank you for your patience. I know it took me a while to get to this. Yeah, thanks again for that raid. This is so cute. I love seeing your work. Thank you for sharing it with us. Thank you for raiding in, honestly. I was saying we got a raid earlier, and I was just like struck by what a compliment it is to get a raid, because it's like a, you know, it's like an endorsement of a streamer. It makes me feel like you, I don't know. Thank you for trusting me with your community, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because I know for me, and I know not everybody's like this, but I rarely raid into somebody that I don't know. Just because I want to make sure I know what the vibe is. So I really appreciate that. And I really love your work. Thank you so much for sharing it. I'm excited to look at it again for the Dinovember wrap-up. So like I said, guys, if anybody draws something from the Dinovember prompt list, you can find the prompt list and a bunch of references that Parakeet's Tavern put together for us right there under Dino Ref. But feel free to go check that out, guys. Okay. Let's learn about the Atlas Beetle. See how far away I got. Am I even kind of close? I mean, it's a beetle, obviously. Oh man, it was the one that had the little... It was the one I drew! Remember how I drew two? I was like, there's one that's got pinchers and there's one that's got the big horn. The Triceratops looking one. Shoot. I picked the wrong one, folks. I picked the wrong one. Man, they're really cool though. If you keep streaming for another 8 hours, no. I will not. I will be back on in 4 hours, but I will not be streaming that long. But feel free to drop your stream links, guys, whenever you do go live in the Discord. We have a stream share section. That way people can find you. Okay, here's an Atlas Beetle, guys. I got the colors actually kind of right, at least according to this one. It's like this purplish brown. I think it's just the iridescence, because it can be a lot of colors. Man, I picked the wrong one. Should have just drawn the Triceratops one. Oh well. Alright, let's learn about the Atlas Beetle, folks. Oh, I've even clicked it recently. So I've recently looked at this animal and it just totally left my brain, so that's exciting. I keep telling you guys, I can't, just because I look stuff up does not mean I'm going to retain it. Alright, it's a very large species of beetle in the family of, it's in the scarab family, yep, found in Southeast Asia. Males have 3 prominent horns. The species is named for Atlas, giant of Greek mythology who supported the skies. Like other beetles, it is remarkable for its size, as is common in the Scarabidae. I'm not sure how to say it. Males are larger than females. They have specialized horns on their head and thorax that they use to fight with each other to gain mating rights with females. The Atlas beetle differs from others from the broader end of the horn, I think. Look at this thing, so cool looking. We should let's look up and see if we can see a video of, of these guys fighting for rights. That's cool. Oh yeah, don't look at my YouTube, guys. It's weird. Oh, here's an Atlas beetle. Now, I will say, I guess, a little bit of a trigger warning in case people don't like beetles. You may not like it. I just want to see them fighting, but not like in a weird, creepy, like... Ah, here we go. These are Hercules beetles, not Atlas beetles. I don't know if these are Hercules beetles. Are they also called? They're not. Hercules beetles are a different thing, right? They have to be. Your beetle looks like that Trapinch Pokemon. Yeah, it does. I'm sorry, Suntra. Hercules. These look similar though, right? Oh yeah, these are the ones with the big pincher head. This is the one I was thinking of. Pincher head beetle. Apparently that's the Hercules beetle. Okay, Atlas beetle is a Triceratops. Triceratops, Tatless, I don't know. That's not gonna work. I'm trying to figure out a way to remember this. It's not gonna happen. Well, I'm sure there's videos. I don't want to watch one of those videos without screening it first, just in case. But thank you so much, Suntroa. I appreciate that. I think they're still the Scarab family, though, right? Yeah, they're still in Scarabidae. Scarabidia? I don't know. What is Latin? If you're not sure what a scarab beetle is, these are all types of scarab beetles. Oh, that's actually not a great chart. Yeah, and the rhino too. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool ones. Dung beetles are also in the family. Goliath beetles, that's the other well-known one. Yeah, those things are crazy. Okay. Well, there we go. That was the Draw Me an Animal game, folks. That can be redeemed every half hour around here. I'm gonna try and quickly color in a few of these, and then we're gonna look at what you guys did. So you have about 10 minutes, folks, to get your work into the warm-up chat section, or whatever it's called now. What is it called? It is called warm-up studies now. So if you would like to share a study, feel free. Oh, looks like we have a few in there. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, thank you, by the way, for that recipe, Pyro. Okay, my tea has finally cooled down enough that I can drink it without scalding myself. So I'm gonna put the lid back on here. And then do rapid fire color. Let's go. Scaraboo dub... Wait, what? Scaraboo Dobby Dubadai? Wait, is that the I'm Blue song? Are you making me say the I'm Blue song right now? Is that what's happening? Okay. Doink, doink. Why is that not working? Oh, because the layer is locked. That's why. Yes, yes, I am. Well played. Well played. Okay, and now I'm on the right layer. Alright, so I've done one of these palettes. I think this one is done. I'm gonna do another. Hey, Kakala. I like your name. Your mitten could be a study. It's the second thing you've ever worked on for more than a day? You mean like somebody could draw your mitten? Is that what you mean? Sure, for sure, Elove, if you have anything that you'd like to share. This is the pepper that I started with, so I'm doing Huevember. I don't remember if I explained that. But I started off with just the hue of the day, which is this green color right here, and tried to do a few palettes, some variants. Did these, wasn't really feeling them to be honest. And then kind of jumped into, oops, I don't know. This one kind of, I need to like just mute something, I think, for this one. Yeah, that looks better. I need to mute my colors more. It's something I don't do enough of. Don't have a muted pepper, we'll do that. This one kind of stumped me, so there we go. That one's done. Okay. So we've done this palette, we've done a random palette there. I'm gonna do this one. Sorry, I have hiccups really bad right now, guys. It's all the talking and heating. By heating, I mean the heat of my tea. Now this is interesting because it's like multiple. It's like way more colors. I might just do the one blue, actually. Peppers and other green veggies have yellow highlights, not white ones. I think I've heard that before. It has something to do with the way light hits certain type of vegetation. Yeah, for sure. I added white to give it some variety, but that's definitely more of a yellow coming from that orange. I think it's also like the texture of the skin, right? Because if it was a shinier green, it would have a white highlight. Because it would reflect more, but because it's such a textured, like, matte. Yeah, I wonder if, maybe it was in your stream when I heard you saying this. Somebody said this recently, was talking about this specifically. I don't remember. Is it something that's just going around the internet right now? Like, or maybe just going around Twitch? I don't know. Alright, don't like that one. Let's move on. Did that one. Ooh, let's do this, like, muted one here. I like this one. That makes sense, though. You talk about it because I worked for 2 years in grocery store where we painted vegetables on there. Oh, really? That's funny. Seems like an oddly specific job. Alright, I have too many palettes with pink in them, guys. This is a problem. I lost the plot. Totally derailed myself. don't like that yellow in there though. I think I like the smaller palettes. I think 5 colors is too many. I think I want to stick to like 2 to 4 colors. There's so many pinks. Didn't realize I had such a thing for pink. Let's do yellow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just sort of playing, really. I don't even know if this is anything super helpful, but it is interesting to look at, like, I don't know, trying to like figure out what I like and what I don't like and why. Like, it's really more about trying to figure out why I do or don't like something. I think I'm probably not spending enough time thinking about that. It's the property of the skin. It absorbs certain colors so the highlight isn't white. Yeah, that makes sense. A shiny coating would have a layer of particles on top reflect. Yeah, that's good. It's kind of what I heard too. A lot of broccoli and cucumbers and such. Yeah, for sure. Very interesting stuff. Hearing Hercules beetles always gets Hercules Kabuterimon stuck in my head. I have no idea what that is. Is that a Digimon? Alright, let's find another palette. You got like a few minutes, folks, if you still had a study you wanted to share. See, I do really like muted palettes. Like, this one's really nice. I like that one. A lot of these feel really similar. It is a Digimon? Okay, I mean, it sounds like one. Should I do a brown? I haven't done a brown yet. Let's do a brown. I feel like I'm getting some of the same palettes here in this random generator. These are all using very similar colors, guys. I clearly have a type. Let's find something wildly different. This is almost CMYK. So like, here's a good example when you click these palettes, at least on Canva. It gives you like an example of this palette in an image. And like you can see, like this pink is really strong here, just the 4 of them, but since it's just a small touch in the image, it's not overpowering. Interesting. Okay. Gotta head out. Hey, thanks for coming in, E-Love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. As much as I don't like peppers, that last pepper was a real one. Oh wait, what? If that last pepper were a real one, I would grow it just to enjoy it. It's icy color in my garden. Oh, this one right here? Yeah, I do like the light blue. Oops. Yeah, there's some really random combos here. Digivolving Tentamon is unnecessary. He's already perfect. I literally don't know what you guys are never seen. I think I've seen like 3 episodes of Digimon. But I'm glad you all have strong opinions about this stuff. Oh, hey, hey, Toilet, how you doing? It's good to see you. Long time no see. Saw you on a couple of streams yesterday. How are you doing? I'm also doing okay. I'm really tired today. I stayed up way too late last night hopping around on Twitch while I was working on Huevember. I did get a lot of sketches for Huevember done last night, so that was good, but yeah, I need more sleep, I think. As a dabbler in pixel art, I tend to stick with palettes specific to video game consoles. Oh, interesting. I do not like this palette as much as I thought I was going to. It's extremely close to this orange I picked for the background though, so I'll just color over that. This looks like a mud pepper. Okay, let's do this one. Ugh, it's that bright magenta I thought I was getting away from. Ooh, it like hurts to look at. This whole palette is not at all my vibe. This is too highly saturated. Ah, let's do a bright red actually. Pretty yellow, make that pop. We'll do a red stem. That's not a red stem. And some blue highlights, I guess. Oof, yeah, I don't like that. That's a lot to look at. You fell asleep during that stream, wondering how long you were going to go? Which one? Yesterday? Or were you talking to Toilet? The bubblegum pepper would be popular with kids. Either as a prank because it's hot or because it actually tastes like bubblegum. That's true. Yeah. I can see that. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out color. Toilet. This was my original study. I decided to do a few that were like the Huevember ones and play with like different colors and different spots. I actually really don't like the way this one came out though. What is wrong with me? Why did I do it this way? Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, what? I don't know. I think I don't like it because the background is weird. Here, let's do this. Nice muted pepper. I don't know, just talking about how like color can give different like feelings, I guess. And then I started stealing palettes from palette generators, but I don't really like those either. Like this one I almost feel like needs like a blue, you know, like just to like give it a little oomph. And see, now I don't mind it. I don't know. The NES palette has 56 colors, the only one of them is yellow. Oh, wow. Colors limit. That's interesting, I didn't know that. Okay guys, I'm gonna color this last one and then we're gonna look at the work you guys have done. So last call to get it in the Discord. If you wanted to participate in that, please do at this time. So I'm just not playing enough, I think, with saturation. That's probably why I'm not enjoying them. Also, that's like the same color as the one next to it. Shoot. Guys, I have a type. I can't seem to get away from it. I do like this highly saturated purple. Oh, I hate that. Ow. That was a painful hiccup. An ad in 3 minutes? Oh, I don't see that alert. Dang it. How come I didn't know that? Well, I hate that one. This one's awful. Pop art and throw up is what that one looks like. Sometimes I get so Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. And you say you can't. Oh gosh. I always forget you guys can hear it better here when I'm at home, because this webcam doesn't have the same targeted like microphone settings as my one back at the studio. My apologies. I'm just really insecure about all the notes that go sour, because I know I can tell I'm not hitting them. So that's mostly why I'm like, ah, don't listen. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and... Oh. Wait, was this not... How is this not saved? It's right here. Why aren't you saving it? Yes, save. Yes, of course I do. Okay. Oh, thanks. Okay, we are going to look at the work that you guys have done. It sounds like there might be an ad coming up, so we're gonna do a little stretch break, I think. Wait, I don't see the ad. Do you guys see an ad? If you do see an ad, how do I find my ad timer, honestly? Hold on, let me see if I can do this in any way that makes more sense. Ads, here we go. What does this say? I only see the advanced settings. I don't remember how to get to that part. So weird. Okay, in 1 minute takes. So we're gonna take a little stretch break during the ads. I forgot what I was gonna do something. Oh, you know what? While we're waiting for ads though, there's a lot of folks in chat that are great that you should all follow. And then we're gonna look at what you guys did. So I'm gonna do some shout outs. I don't think I've done the shout outs that I should. I've had a lot of folks here today. Got, of course, Toilet After Dark here in the chat. Thank you for hanging out. I think we had Blue in here. Who else is an art streamer? Nerdomino was in here earlier. We should give him a shout out too. Eliv got a shout out. Anyway, there's a lot of folks that you should all follow. Of course, I'll follow the mods. The mods are all lovely. But yeah, we're gonna take a little break. A little ad break. I don't know if will let me shout out when there's a shout out happening at the same time. I don't think so. We're gonna take an ad break, do some stretches, grab some water, and then we're gonna look at what you guys did. So make sure that you drop stuff in the Discord if you haven't already. And we're gonna take 180 seconds of ads. That's what we do. So. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Well, I'm gonna keep shouting people out. Oh, we must have already shouted out Skittle because his didn't work. Alright, so let's do a stretch break. Yeah, thanks. It lets me know when they're running, but it only tells me when they're coming for the first ad for some reason. I don't know why. So even in Twitch, like I went over to the streamer settings and couldn't see them. I don't know. Sorry, I'm really tired. Okay, stretch break. Oh, shoulder rolling. All the good stuff. Yes, yes. Follow Maze, follow Pyro, follow everybody. Everybody follow everybody. Because everyone's great. Our Twitch is wonderful. Oh. Alright, let's do a posture stretch because I can tell I'm hunching. I'm also gonna take a sip of this tea. Oh. Okay. Did we drop? Oh yeah, there is a Discord link, yeah. So if anybody can hear me and they haven't shared their warm-ups yet, go ahead and get those in the Discord. Nice. We have quite a few in there today. Awesome. Okay, I think we're back from ads, folks. Hopefully that's true. Alright, I am gonna pop over to the warm-up section of the Discord. Warm-up studies. Ads over. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Okay. So we're gonna go over to the warm-up section of the studies, and basically the way it works is anything that has been posted since my last picture, which is this one. Let me make sure you guys can see this on the setup here. Okay. Yeah, so anything that has been posted since this is what we'll show. I did put a little like FAQ thing that's pinned up here, or at least it should be, yeah. So it's like if you're not sure what a study is, like what goes in this channel, you can always check the pins. It's also up here in the description of the channel as well. But yeah, so there we go. I kept getting that question a lot. That's not directed at anyone in particular. It's just I wanted to find it for myself and to help answer questions. So if you have questions about what goes into warm-up studies, you can always check the pin. But let's move on to anything below this, because this is anything that people have been working on. So we have some lovely Huevember from Glassathea. Glassathea, if you're still here, remind me if you stream. If we get to your piece and you stream, let us know so we can shout you out. This is awesome, Glassathea. Lovely Huevember study here. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, Jay Stiller in the chat. How you doing, Jay? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. How's your Wednesday going? Jay has also been doing some awesome color study stuff. Folks, if you're not following Jay Stiller, you really should be. He can tell you way more about color than I can. I'm still learning. But yeah, this looks awesome. Man. I'm like, I was trying to zoom in a little bit, not like zoom in a million times. I don't know how to make it like incrementally zoom. There we go. We'll just do this. This looks really awesome. I love how you broke this down. Nice use of desaturated grays in the background to make that fall behind. That's something I need to be more intentional about for sure. I was not very good about that yesterday. I was mostly trying to like apply certain colors to certain parts of the image, and I totally failed there. Love a neon green swan. Incredible, by the way, Glassathea. And if you're still here, I really like it. And like I said, just let me know if you are a streamer so that we can shout you out. Day 12. I'm curious to know if you're doing all of them or if you've just done a couple. So yeah, day 12 and day 13. It seems like you're really going for it. Oh, this is an interesting one. Oh, it's plus the complements. Nice. That's nice. So yeah, using color complements, or as Vessel was saying, color harmony, right? It can create a color harmony. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, but for those who don't know, and actually these are interesting complements, because these are like secondary complements basically. But a color complement is something that has all of the primary colors in it, basically. So you can have like blue and orange. So that's got red, yellow, and blue, right? Those are the color primaries, if you didn't know that. But these are both secondary colors, which is interesting that they're complements, or considered a complement here. It's fascinating. Anyway, it looks awesome. You're still here? Awesome. Do you stream? Doing well, just got back from the dentist. That was me, yes, was that yesterday? It was either yesterday or Monday. I was in the exact same boat as you. I was trying to stream and I was like, I felt like my face was falling off on one side. Good luck with that. I know very intimately and very recently how awkward that is. I hope everything's okay. Thanks for popping in and your dentist-addled delirium. You're still here. Awesome. Glassathea, do you stream? These are lovely. Really, honestly, just really great structural drawings too. Like, these look great. Love this picture as well. But yeah, nice work. Yeah, exactly. Really nice work. These are really good studies. Really, really good. I love the purple and green combination here in this foreground. Like adding that as sort of like the way to show that the trees are there. It kind of almost creates like this extra shadow. It sort of muddies up both colors a little bit. Almost kind of implies a bit of brown in a way. Really smart. Really like it. I love the way you handle the reflections here too. Really, really good. Well, if you do stream Glassathea, let us know so we can shout you out. But thank you for participating. Thank you for sharing your awesome studies. Thank you for inspiring me, and I'm sure others who are watching, with your awesome work. That's kind of the whole idea, guys, is that we can kind of keep each other accountable to actually work on foundational stuff and do studies and grow the art skills. Learning to study and not copy. All that good stuff. Beautiful stuff. Amazing Fan 15, our wonderful mod. I think we just got you a shout out, but we'll get you another one, Amaze. Make sure you guys are following Amaze. You know him, you love him, he's always around. I'm gonna make you a theme song, Amaze. Let's see if I can do this. Nope, that's blue. Dang it. Amaze See, I did the thing where I hit it too fast. There we go. How do I dismiss? There we go. Okay, boink. Yeah, you guys should go follow Amazing Fit 15. Really incredible stuff. Great structural drawing. I see that you also struggled with the arch nemesis that is grass. And whenever you're trying to learn animal anatomy, there's always grass in the way of the feet, guys. It's really hard. Who knows what animal feet look like, really? But you did a great job, Amaze. Really good job with the antlers, too. It's really hard to get that right. Yeah, I know, right? Amaze is excellent at line work. He's always doing, for anyone who's not familiar with Amaze, he just started streaming recently. He does character design, comic work, animation, very chill vibes on his streams. Very hard worker. He's been working on this comic called Dragons Gifted for years and has stuck to it. It's incredible. Incredibly inspiring. Very hard working artist. Thanks for drawing with us and participating, and thanks as always for being here and for modding. I appreciate that as well. Guys, go give Amaze a follow if you aren't already following him. Excellent stuff, as always. Said he was inspired to draw a deer because he saw a deer this morning, which is also very cool. Vessel Void, coming in hot. Decided to steal the idea, mess around with content. Yeah, do it, please. It's not stealing, we're all learning here. Listen, I did not invent the idea of painting a pepper, okay? And your pepper is painted much more perfectly than my, what's another P word? Pitiful attempt. I don't know. I don't know, I tried. Okay. Pitiful picture. There we go. Figured it out. Got there. Landed it. Yes. Nailed it. Done. Didn't nail it. These are awesome. Vessel, I really love having you around because I feel like you understand this stuff way better than I do. Yeah, of course. They don't have feet. Yeah, animals don't have feet, obviously. They definitely don't. No. Vessel, these look so good. I'm curious if you had one that stuck out to you a little bit more than the others as far as like a color combo. It seems like you kept sort of a similar base, right, for each one and then just kind of played with color on top of it, or unless I'm misreading these. Did you actually repaint these each time? Surely not. Because it kind of looks like you did a paint over, which is the smarter way to do it, I think. Unless, I don't know, I guess some people really get a lot out of repainting the same image, so that could be something for people to try, I guess, if you want to see if having to reuse different colors to paint the same image can force you to make different decisions, maybe? Maybe I'll do that one day. But you're really good at knowing when to use saturation, because, like, even though this is, like, super bright and this is super desaturated, this is still not the brightest, most saturated green on the palette, right? Like, you could make this brighter, but just because of all the desaturation here, it pops really strongly. I mean, same thing even with this purple. These look great. Really good handling of value and form too. Just like a nicely painted pepper. To use some more alliteration. They're all the same saturation. You mean the pepper? What do you mean? Do you mean you just adjusted? Because this one looks like you painted over it. Did you not? Did you just slide the slider, like leave saturation alone and change the color? That's really interesting. It's kind of, what is that? There's a word for that when things look the same, or things look drastically different next to certain colors. There's like a word for this. Here, let's look at it. Let's analyze this, if you don't mind, Vessel. I'm gonna go look at it in Krita. Oh. Sorry guys, I don't know what just happened. I think I accidentally opened Psy instead of Krita. I don't know why I clicked that. Yeah, let's look at that. Let's investigate. I'm curious now. Where is it? Lost it. Down here. What is that word I'm thinking of? So they do appear, at least on my color chart, to be sliding around toward more so like this one is more saturated. Like, see how it's like more this way than this one. But maybe that's not what you meant, because that's what I was talking about. Is like, even though this looks really bright, this would be like a higher saturation, right? It'd be like down here. Maybe it's just maybe it's the problem with the triangle wheel. But I could be very mistaken. But yeah, these look like they're kind of the same. It's still really interesting. Contrast, no, there's another word for it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? There's like a word for this phenomenon. It's like a visual optical illusion phenomenon. When you've got, It also looks way brighter on this. Is this a JPEG? Holy cow. Hold on, let's look at that again. Do you guys see that on your channel too? Yeah, look how faded it is. Oh my gosh. Gotta love a good JPEG to whatever that was conversion. Jeez Louise. Color constants, thank you. Yes, I think that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Blue. I knew there was a phrase for this. Perfectly painted pepper portrait. There it is. There it is. A pitiful peck of painted pepper pictures. Yeah, see, you guys are way better at this than me. You just repainted them. Yeah, no, that makes total sense. Yeah. They're actually all the same. Wait, so you actually individually repainted these each time, but your shapes look identical. Wow, that's impressive. Okay. Context, color, temperature? No, I think it's color constants, maybe. Let me look it up. What does that word mean? We're gonna talk about color for a minute. That's the whole theme, right? Off of a base. Okay, you know, that's what I meant. Yeah, that makes more sense. Color constants. I have to take that U out of there so I can get what I'm looking for. Because, you know, American Wikipedia. Let's see. Subjective constancy. Yes. Yes. It's a feature of the human color perception system which ensures that the perceived color of objects remain relatively constant under varying illuminating conditions. This is a lot of words to describe this. A green apple, for instance, looks green to us at midday when the main illumination is white sunlight, and also at sunset when the main illumination is red. This helps us identify objects. So here's what they're talking about. Example of the land effect. Color constancy makes the above image appear to have red, green, and blue hues, especially if it's the only light source in a dark room, even though it is composed of only light and dark shades of red and white. Yeah. So even though, yeah. So it, like, basically this gray appears green next to the red. Not consonants, no. This is the classic example. It's how these two grays are the same, but because this gray is next to a dark color, it appears to be light. But it's actually, if you were to color select these, believe it or not, these are like the exact same gray. Like if you can isolate these and like totally block out the surrounding color, you see it. But this looks a lot darker next to the white, and this looks a lot lighter next to the dark, basically. And it's because it's in shadow that that's happening. Because it's extra darkening to these darker squares. This is what it is, yes. Anyway, it's beautiful. The whole point is that it's beautiful. And thank you so much for sharing. No, not consonants and vowels. That is really interesting how much brighter this looks here than it did when I copied it. Centroa, do you have any grapes? Duck, who did that? Oh my gosh, amazing, Centroa. This is a great study, a grape study, if you will. It's okay, I stand by it. I don't take it back. Fantastic study. Also proves the point about gray because there's basically no saturation. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly what you were saying earlier. Yes, precisely that, Vessel Void. I appreciate you being here. You clearly know a lot more about color than I do, and I always feel weird. Like, I'm up here trying to learn a lot of this stuff, and so that's part of why I always say I'm not a pro. Like, I never want anyone to come in here expecting me to actually know what I'm talking about, because I don't. I'm just learning. And I know it kind of like when you watch a streamer, there's like this inherent sort of presupposition that maybe that they're some kind of authority, maybe, and I just want to be really clear that's not the case, at least not on my stream. So for whatever that's worth. Your favorite example of color constants is the picture of a green and gray strawberry, which looks like it has red in the gray sections because of the constants. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, the human brain is a funny thing. And we're learning how to manipulate it with color, folks. Let's dive right in. Santra, this is a lovely study of some grapes. Really nice values, really nice structure. I like, it feels like you did this totally lineless, is that right? Or did you just erase the lines? That's always kind of a hard challenge too. Really lovely. The power of desaturation, exactly, yeah. I need to learn the power of desaturation. I was talking earlier about how I really love muted palettes, like I really like desaturated palettes, but I don't really know how to, when I'm painting, like actively think about them the way that I see a lot of painters do. And so I'm trying, part of why I'm doing a lot of Huevember stuff this month is in studies, is that I'm trying to think more about desaturation and like color harmony and things like that as I'm working. So you missed the question. Oh, I was asking if you did this without line art, like if this was like a challenge for you, or if you just kind of jumped right in, or if you erased the lines, because it doesn't look like there's lines. That's all. It wasn't a very complex question, I'm sorry. Let's see, this is a slow song. Let's move it to something faster. Okay, you did it without line art. Okay, that's what I figured. Really lovely. I love the like blue highlight back here. Speaking of changing the types of colors and things that you're using, like another fun thing that I've kind of learned is typically, not always, you can definitely play with this, but like cooler colors tend to recede. Like we tend to look at warmer colors first. And so that's kind of a smart trick you can play too to make something look like it's behind, is to kind of cool down the color a little bit. It's not that you have to do it that way, but it's just like a way that you can do it. You don't do lines either. I go back and forth. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling. It was easier to color in my peppers with line art today. Vessel says a nice rule of thumb is to desaturate lights and you can go crazy in shadows. You mean like make your lightest lights not super light? I can see that, yeah. Gray is OP? It sure can be. Definitely can. Centro, this looks awesome. This is a very like involved still. Like you even got the blur in the background and everything too. Really, really lovely. Thank you so much for sharing. And as I always say, I really like how orbital, I don't know what the word would be, but this one looks especially delicious, is what I'm trying to say. Ah! Oh my gosh, Maya! Hey, how are you doing? We were just looking at viewers submitted artwork for our warm-up stream. How was your stream? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for rating in. Here, let me switch back over to what we were doing next so I can show you. This is another viewer piece. This is not mine. This is the Incredible Vessel, Vessel of Void. Yeah, we're doing color theory stuff today for warm-ups. How was your stream? If you have any work you want to share, let me know. If you got a raid around, I can totally go grab your Insta or something. But guys, go follow Maya if you aren't already, and welcome on in raiders. Oh my gosh, it's a big raid. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm honored. You don't do lines, you skip the crowd. Fair. Let's see, Lander03XD, welcome on in, and Malito0909, welcome. Kui, welcome. I think that's how you say your name. I think. Rosav, hello. Cinnamon Tea, Billy Sway. Frozen Yak, hey. Welcome back. Trax, Iron Sid, everybody, welcome on in. It's so good to have you. Crouton of Death, yes. Amazing name. I nailed it, sweet. Doesn't happen often, but I'm glad I could. Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming on to say hi. The art gym. Yeah, we call it the art gym because the idea is like it's hard to make yourself do studies. At least I find it to be hard. And so we don't always do color stuff like this, but the idea is it's sort of a time to set aside to like encourage each other to actually like practice drawing and doing things like figure studies. I need to be doing more figure studies and I don't ever make time, so the art gym is my accountability session to do that. We also look at anatomy sometimes and for different critters and learn how to study reference versus copy, like how to apply what we're learning from the bones and like put that into the reference so we can figure out how animals move. With the whole intention of it being to like eventually make all of this better, you know, imaginative artists, right? Better able to fill those creative bank accounts and draw from imagination. So we've been calling it the art gym just because, I don't know, it's just kind of how people started referring to it and I liked it. Today we're doing a Huevember type color study like this, but I did green today because green was where is it? There we go. But I kind of went a little wild and did some other palettes down there. But at the end of these warm-up studies, we do like a show and tell session. So anybody who drew along of any kind of study, it doesn't have to be what I'm doing, but can always come into the Discord and share that. And that's what you guys rated into. But Maya, if you have to raid and run, I know we're on very different time zones, so don't feel like you gotta, whoops, I broke something, hold on, hang around. But guys, for anyone who hasn't been here before, my name is Casey. There we go. I'm just trying really hard to move this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I draw on Twitch, so welcome to my stream. I do webcomics, I do illustration, the warm-up studies we just talked about. Anyway, all kinds of things. Oh, Dinovember. Dinovember is a thing that we're doing right now. Some dinosaur stickers. If you follow me on socials, thank you, Paracitty. You'll see a lot of dinosaurs right now. But yeah, digital illustration I would say is primarily what I do when I'm not doing like a challenge or various things. So typically in the afternoon is when I do my longer format streams, and I will actually do like an illustration piece like this or work on larger projects. Today I'm probably going to be doing more Huevember because I want to get ahead on that project so that I can finish streaming. But this is the type of work that I do. So if you like this kind of stuff, you know, feel free to stick around. But if not, that's okay too. Anyway, how was your stream? I hope you had a good stream, Maya. I don't see a link from you, so I might go to your Instagram. Oh, thank you, Maya. You're so sweet. Guys, if you're not following Maya, we rated, I think last week sometime? I don't remember. The time is hard for me to keep track of these days. So some of you probably already know Maya, but it really does incredible work. There's a lot of emotes, commissions. I really liked walking in on that series when you were doing the 3D donut. Speak of a tough study right there. Does all kinds of stuff on her stream. Very lovely artist. Working on your mug commission. It's kind of an awkward stage. Yeah, don't feel like you have to share the awkward stage. I get it. Sea Slug. Okay, well, you guys look at the Sea Slug Dragon. I'm gonna go grab Maya's. I hope you're okay with it, but I might grab your Instagram or something, just because I want the people to know. You know, I want them to see. But if you don't want me to, I won't. Also, how do I pause this? But yeah, I hope everyone had fun over there. There's the Sea Slug Dragon. Here is, oh my gosh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, this is so good. It's from streaming. Was this from this year? Oh, these are from last year. Okay, I was like, dang. These are really cool. Oh no, I think I'm crashing my computer. Hold on, let me save. Everything's breaking. I think I just broke everything. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know. Maya's work was too powerful. It was just too powerful, guys. And, could not be handled. Hold on. It does not like the reel. So we're just gonna look at this. I'm sorry. You know what my Instagram is too. I get it. Such cute stuff that you do, Maya. Here's the donut! I watched her make this. Well, parts of this. Like one of these. So cool. Since the reel's not working for some reason, just admire that skull, guys, because it's awesome. Oh, I saw you paint this duck too. Maya's great. You guys should go follow Maya if you're not already. Please make sure that you do. And good luck with the projects you're working on. Sorry that your reel wasn't working. I mean, I'm sure it works. It's probably just my computer. But yeah. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your evening, I believe. Let's see, where were we at on the show and tell? We were just looking at Santroa's work, who, as far as I know, does not yet stream, but may potentially be streaming. So we're over here in the warm-up studies section of the Discord. Here's the ones we kind of looked at so far from studies people did today. Like I said, it's not always that we all have to do the same thing. But yeah, whenever you do start streaming Santroa, just let us know so we can shout you out. But in the meantime, thank you for drawing along with us. This looks fantastic. I think you had something to say about it right before we got rated. Let me just read that. You used a round brush for the side ones, so they probably look better. Tried to stylize the focus ones and used a square brush. Oh, that does explain the texture. I mean, it's good to try those things, though. That's kind of the whole point, right, of these studies, is to, like, try new stuff, you know, and experiment, and see what we like and what we don't like. So I still think that's great. It's great that you did a study like that. Excuse me. Hold on. I think I might be getting sick. I'm not sure. Sorry for all the sounds. But yeah, and thank you for drawing along with us. I really appreciate it. And looks like the last one here is from Mahalra. Mahalra did a study on 3D shapes. This is a perfect example of doing like a foundational art study. This might seem, for people who draw a lot, maybe you're like, oh, I don't need to do that. But honestly, revisiting stuff like this is really, really helpful because it gets you thinking about shape. So by doing a lot of this, Mahalra, what's going to happen is as you go to start drawing from observation, you're going to start seeing these shapes in the objects you draw. Like, you're going to start seeing cylinders instead of like lines, right? So when you go to draw from a reference instead of just drawing the outside, you're going to start thinking of this as a three-dimensional form. So studying form, learning about contour, learning about you know, depth in objects and how everything is three-dimensional is super, super fundamental. And if anybody is just, I know we have a lot of like beginner artists that join us for these sometimes, and maybe who aren't super confident yet to show their work, but like, make sure you're doing stuff like this too. Don't just draw from reference, because sometimes that's sort of like jumping into the deep end before learning to swim, right? Like, you might get there eventually, but you're gonna have a lot easier, less traumatic time transitioning if you go to the foundation stuff first. Yeah, you start to shorthand some things. Exactly, you do. Even people who've been drawing for a long time. Like we did a foundational art study not too long ago, where we just literally broke everything down into like form and like drew contours around basic objects, and it just gets your brain kind of like, hey, don't forget to think about this, you know? So this is great. Thank you so much for sharing this study with us, Mahalra. I super appreciate it. Love to see it. Love to see any kind of a study in here. Like I said, guys, as long as it's a drawing done with the purpose of learning, more than happy to look at it here. It does not have to be what I'm choosing to do for my studies, so please just keep that in mind. Yeah, really fun. So what I'm gonna do, hey Smugsy, how you doing? It's good to see you. What I'm gonna do is screenshot before I break anything. Gosh, I really don't like my studies today, guys, but that's okay. That's okay. That's kind of what the theme is, right? To get the bad drawings out. That's what we're here to do. So, listen, I got a little bit of color struggle out, and so how late am I? I mean, sort of toward the end, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna screenshot this because I'm too lazy to save it as a JPEG and then copy it or whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna do that. That's easier. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, we did some color studies today for Huevember. Warhol, right? Yeah, they're a little crazy. I eventually ended up pulling some palettes from some palette websites that are linked at the top of chat. Or they were. Where did they go? They were linked. They're gone now. They were there. I don't know how they got unpinned. But anyway, there's like Colors is one of them. Colors.co, or Coolers, I guess I should say here. Here's one of them that I used. The other ones, I don't know where they are. They're gone. I accidentally closed some things because my computer started to crash and I got nervous. Oh, I have 2 of these open. That's exciting. Also, random aside, does anybody know how or is willing, I should say this, not does anybody know how, but is anybody willing to set up a blue sky feed for me? Because I looked up how to do it and it's a lot of coding and my brain just turned off. So if you are into coding, let me know. Just about 3 hours late, not that bad. Yeah, not too bad. It's okay, Spugsy. Does Adobe Color still work? I think that's one of the ones I had pinned. If you go to if you wanted to do some color stuff, let me just show in the Discord where that is for those who are in the Discord. Here's that link again if anybody wants it. I don't feel pressured to join though, because I know everybody's got a Discord and they can be overwhelming, so I totally get it if you don't want to add another Discord. But in the stream event chat section, this is where we post anything related to stream, like references and stuff. There's a lot of palette ideas in here, so this is the color palette study that we used from Chakri, which if anybody is not following her, make sure that you do. She's incredible. Truly a color master. But I stole the color palette idea from her with permission. And I also got a bunch of really great links. Here they are. So Coolers, Canva, and ColorPod. Those are the ones I used today. There's also one somebody took Chakuri's Huevember color wheel and like found birds that fit into each one of these, which I think is pretty cool. So if you wanted to do more complex palettes, like instead of just this one for today, maybe you wanted to do like this bird, or like the palettes that you see in nature, like this Tarako. We just talked about Tarakos the other day. Anyway, there's some ideas for you. So feel free to join and scroll up in there and look around, but this is the one that I'm using, is this one right here. So anyway, cool. Well, unfortunately, it's already almost 1 p.m. for me, and I know we just got a really generous raid from Maya. Thank you again, Maya, so much for that. However, I do have to actually run to the studio now. So I have to get ready for my next stream. I have to do some other stuff, and then I'll be streaming again at 4 p.m. Today. So if anybody wants to come back for that, feel free. Oh, thank you so much for those links. I appreciate that. But yeah, if anybody needs any of my links, they're all in chat there. And let's see. I will have fun in the studio. Yeah, I'll be back working on Dinovember stuff, which I can show you guys some of those if you want to see them. Here's a little sneak peek of the one for today. I'm actually waiting for it to get glazed right now. But here's today's. It's Diablo Ceratops. This will be going up as soon as I get to the studio, basically. Or maybe if it's done, I'll do it after the stream here. But yeah, we got quite a few different dinos. This was yesterday's Acrocanthosaurus. Trying to do like lesser known dinos, which has been a lot of fun. But I am going to actually pass this lovely raid along to another art streamer. I'm gonna go find somebody who's doing some art. I try really hard to pick work safe art so that people who watch from home don't have to worry about anything. Let's see. Ooh, you know who we haven't raided in a while? This definitely always work safe. And very, very chill, cozy vibes. Let me just scroll down really fast and see if there's anybody else. Ooh, let's do this actually. This would be fun. Oh man, there's too many good options. Okay. Thank you, Ray of Sun, for being here and for hanging out. You know what? Let's go actually raid into someone I don't think we have raided before. Let's go say hi to someone else who's doing a study. If you guys want to keep the study vibes going, let's go say hi to HTMZ. I don't think we've ever had a chance to raid. I don't know for sure if they're super work safe. I mean, the art on screen is definitely work safe. I don't know about the conversation, so I always give a warning. I've hung out in the stream a few times. I don't remember anything that was sketchy, but you know, if you're watching with kids or at work, just be aware. Might need to turn the volume down. I have no idea, but I think it'll be good. Let's go say hi to HDMZ, guys, and send them some art love. I can't remember if we've ever rated them before. Let's do Don't Panic. It's a Casey raid. There we go. And if you don't have a sub, you can switch out those emotes, or you can do something else like Attack of the Cheeselings or something. I managed to spell panic correctly this time, guys, so you can totally copy that safely, and I won't spread my typo like a disease like I did before. But anyway, let's go say hi to HDMZ. HDMZ has been around for a while in our community, and we don't get to go say hi often, so we're gonna go say hi, spread some love to a smaller art streamer. Please consider hanging out for a few minutes and saying hi before if you gotta run, but I'll see you guys this afternoon. I'll see you in about 3 hours, honestly. So if you want to come back and hang out with me this afternoon, I'll be drawing dinosaurs just like the one you see on screen. Well, at least that style, not the exact dinosaur. Hopefully you know what I mean. Anyway, we'll catch you over there, guys. Bye!